Okay, in your directions on number 9, it says use the given English and metric equivalents along with the dimensional analysis to convert the given measure to the unit indicated. So number 9, you've got 22 milliliters, and you want to convert that to teaspoons. So when you're doing your dimensional analysis, remember whatever unit that you want to keep, you put in the numerator. So we're putting teaspoons in the numerator. And then whatever you want to get rid of, you're going to put in the denominator, and that's going to be milliliters. Once you're done doing that, go ahead and find that unit conversion. When you go to your conversion chart, go ahead and find the conversion from teaspoons to milliliters. And so when you look at table 9.8 right here, table 9.8 says that I have 1 teaspoon is equal to about 5 milliliters. Go back to your problem and go ahead and fill that in. So next to the next to the teaspoon, I'm going to put a 1. And next to the milliliters, I'm going to put a 5. Now the milliliters are going to cancel out. I'm going to take 22 times that by 1, and you're going to get 22. And then when you take that 5 times 1, you're going to get 5. You got 22/5 teaspoon. Just go ahead and take your calculator, type in your calculator 22/5. And that's going to come out to be 4.4 teaspoons. On number 10, says it wants us to convert 6 gallons to liters. So to convert 6 gallons to liters, go ahead and put liters in your numerator, gallons in your denominator. Go ahead and find that conversion between those two on your conversion sheet right here. It says that going from gallons to liters, here's our formula. And the formula says that 1 gallon is going to equal 3.8 liters. Once you find that conversion, go back to your formula problem and go and fill it in. Going in, we got 3.8 next to liters, 1 next to gallons. Going to take 6 times 3.8. And notice that's going to be divided by 1. Your gallons are going to cancel out. Just take your calculator and go ahead and type in 6 times 3.8. And when you do that, you'll get an answer of 22.8 liters. On number 11, says we want to go ahead and change 12.4, and then we've got decigrams to milligrams. You're going to notice on your chart, on your formula sheet, the nice thing about the metric system is, as you're using it, all these basic units apply to all the different types of basic units in the metric system. Even though this has an M by it, you can still replace it with a G and change that to grams, and then everything else just changes to G. So that would be decagrams, hectograms, kilograms, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. So that's the nice thing about the consistency of the metric system, is you can just go ahead and use that same concept and same idea to work between all types of units within the metric system. And so when you go back to your problem, you're going to notice that I just went ahead and changed all that. It says use the change in units within the metric system chart, change the M meters to G grams. And so now I've got the same conversion, and I can use the same idea to make those conversions. I'm going to count how many places and in what direction to move the decimal. So here I am going from decigrams to milligrams. So I just move 1, 2, and then moving to the right. So I'm going to move 2 places to the right. So just count how many places and in what direction to move the decimal. So here's 12.4. So I'm going to take this decimal and move 2 places. Fill in any place that doesn't have a 0. And when you fill that in, you're going to get your answer of 1,240 kilograms. So 12.4 decigrams is equal to 1,240 milligrams. Well, this next problem says I've got 50 kilograms, and I want to convert that to centimeters cubed. Go ahead and take your unit, centimeters cubed, cubic centimeters, put it in your numerator. You've got kilograms in your denominator. Go to your formula sheet and find that conversion. So on your formula sheet, looks like that conversion is going to be found in table, it says 9.1. So in table 9.1, here's your conversion. Right here, we've got 1,000 cubic centimeters is going to equal 1 kilogram. Go back to your formulas. Go ahead and fill that in. So here I filled it in. Next to the cubic centimeters, put 1,000 next to it. Next to the kilograms, I put a 1. I'm just going to go ahead and multiply that using my calculator. So notice I'm going to take 50 times 1,000. So when you take 50 times 1,000, you're going to end up with 50,000. And that is your answer. So your answer is 50,000 centimeters cubed is equivalent to 50 kilograms. Now number 13, problem says, convert the given measure of water to the unit indicated using table 9.1. So we want to go ahead and so number 13 says the prescription or the prescribed dosage of a drug is 12 milligrams per kilograms daily. How many 400 milligram tablets should be given each day to a patient who weighs 200 pounds? So notice first off, we've got to make a conversion here. So we've got a few steps we're going to have to take here. So step number 1, we want to convert the person's weight to kilograms. Because notice the dosage is given in kilograms. And so we have our unit of 220 pounds. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to convert pounds to kilograms. So here's my unit, 220 pounds. The unit that I want to get rid of is pounds, and the unit that I want to keep is kilograms. So if you look at your table, it's going to go ahead and give you that conversion. So in table 9.11, it says that on this problem right here, it says that 1 pound is going to be equivalent to 0.45 kilograms. Go back to your problem, we'll make that conversion. So I fill that in. So filling that in, I got 0.45 kilograms equal to 1 pound. I go ahead and multiply that together to go ahead and get that in kilograms. So you're going to take 220 and times that by 0.45. When you multiply that out, you get a total of 99 kilograms. So now we've made that conversion. So we're going to need 12 milligrams per kilograms daily. So notice we're going to go ahead and make that conversion right here. So we need 12 milligrams per kilogram. And so we're going to have to take that 12, because I need 12 milligrams per kilogram. I'm going to have to multiply that times 99 to find out how many milligrams this particular patient needs. She's going to take a calculator and take 12 times 99. And that comes out to be 1,188. So notice the number of milligrams they need is 1,188. So that's your second step. And then your third step, you look at your prescription drug, and your prescription drug says that it comes in 400 milligram tablets. So how many of those tablets is there in 1,188 milligrams? Well, you got to divide it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take our 11,188 milligrams, and we're going to go ahead and divide that by our 440 milligram tablets. So I'm going to take 1,188 divided by 440 to find out how many tablets I need to give my patient. So 1,188 divided by 440, and it looks like it comes out to be 2.7. So approximately, we're going to round that off to approximately 3 tablets daily. Okay, number 14 says convert 36 ounces to pounds. Do that, you need to know that 16 ounces equals 1 pound. We're going to set it up using dimensional analysis. So notice Here's my 36 ounces. I put pound in my numerator, ounces in my denominator. Now that I've done that, I fill in. I know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Multiply those two together, and you're going to get 36 divided by 16. And notice your ounces cancel out, and you're going to be just left with pounds. Take your calculator and go ahead and take 36, divide that by 16, and that's going to come out to be 2.25 pounds. Okay, then on number 15, it says convert the given Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit. So on number 15, you're just going to use the formula, convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit on the formula sheet. When you look at your formula sheet, you're going to notice it has the formulas for Celsius to Fahrenheit and from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So here's my first formula. I've got 9/5 C plus 32 is what Fahrenheit is equal to. And then notice I've also got this other formula, C all equals 5/9 times F minus 32. So these last two problems, we're just going to make those conversions. So number 15, we're going to use this formula right here. We got Fahrenheit equals 9/5 Celsius plus 32. So notice this is 15 degrees Celsius. Go ahead and fill that in. 15 degrees right here. Take your calculators, go ahead and type this in. So create your fraction, hit alpha F1, your fraction. Go ahead and type in 9/5. And then we're going to take that times 15, and then plus 32. That comes out to be 59 degrees. So 59 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 15 degrees Celsius. Now you do the same thing on number 16, except for on number 16, the directions say that we want to go ahead and convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So it says convert the given Fahrenheit temperature to Celsius. Use your formula off the formula sheet. We already found it. So it's C all equals 5/9 times F minus 32. So here's my Fahrenheit temperature, 41. Now that I've substituted that in, go ahead and just put that in your calculator. Create your fraction at alpha F1. Create that fraction. You're going to have 5/9. And then just type it in exactly as you see it. Put parentheses around 41 minus 32. In parentheses, it equals, that comes out to be 5. So 5 degrees Celsius is the same thing as 41 degrees Fahrenheit.